my money when I'm in need. Yes, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger and way over town. That digs on me.
Glorious Sunday evening, ladies and jerks. Twattiest Twats.
Hello.
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 Hi, everyone.
And Monday morning.
Monday morning for you.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hey, chat. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hello, hello.
I'm still trying to set everything up here in the background. Oh my god. So, where are we starting with? Crazy Pants here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go right into it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wish we had Lurker up here for this. So, Crazy Pants needs no introduction. Freaking unseen healers. Whatever the hell, she probably changed her name again. Of course, doing what she does best. And what does she do best? Just make up random shit. And just for sport. The woman lies for sport. And we catch it and we call her out on it. So, how did that even start? Did she go to Purple's channel instead of go? Now, she has her own channel. This freaking woman has her own channel. But she went to Queen OG to try to release some apology video to.
Who had any idea about that? That was a surprise to me.
I know.
The first time I heard it was the other night when Ziggy played it.
I know, right? And then she goes to Purple, and what was she doing? Like demanding that we come up on Purple's panel?
Yeah,
she wouldn't get off.
She was summoning.
And not even anyone specific. She wanted the jerks. So she got the jerks. She wasn't happy.
And we kept on mentioning, which jerk do you want? Which person is it? Not wanted all of them, and I'm not getting off until they come up here.
And she called us to see you next Tuesdays, like several times.
Yeah, because she was back in the corner, and she had no way out. So that's all she could really do. And you know, she was just making the whole thing up. Now, I did say, and I still stand by this, after we showed those screenshots of her making those comments about pinning something on Dolly, there is a very good chance that she could be behind a lot of these freaking YouTube scandals and rumors that are going around.
Do you really think so, Becky? Because she wears a shirt that says she's trustworthy.
Well, she's not trustworthy. 1,000,000%, Becky. So, but then she's like trying to say stuff that like nobody even said. It was played 4 different times. There's a very good chance she could be behind it. Well, you kept saying, how would I do that recording? I'm like, bitch, nobody said anything about a recording. It would take nothing at all for you to go and look up people who were in his life and, you know, try to pull some stunt to freaking make money. People have done crazier shit.
I have no idea about what recording she was trying to say that we were implying that she recorded. And she said that, like, we said she was cheating on her husband and stealing money.
I
know. None of it. I didn't even know that she was married. When I re-listened to one of Queen OG's lives this morning, I was listening to when she came up on panel one time. And she did mention something talking about her dogs reacting a certain way when her husband came in or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, there. So I should have known she had a husband. No, I didn't take mental note of the fact she had a husband. I have no idea. Why would I try to break up her marriage?
Poor guy. Yeah, but nobody said anything even close. It was a good chance because, you know, we caught her red-handed plotting. And, you know, when she plots, she freaking plots. Look what she did with that Athena photo thing. So anyway, yeah, very good chance. Nobody said anything about her recording, but no, I have her panel appearance pulled up here. No, so I was gonna play that for everybody so we can listen again. Freaking purple gave me her cold. I can't breathe.
Damn that purple.
She gave everybody her cold.
I know her mods need to keep up with the hand sanitizer. Chris. All right, hold on. We'll play this for everybody who missed it.
And Pearl can't join us today, so she is down in chat.
Yeah, we're
be
kind of
commenting from there.
That's the link to the video.
He's like, you're getting all this stuff. I'm like, okay, but that doesn't mean you kiss nobody.
I want you to know is
Who, me?
yeah, that live stream invitation. I'm gonna try to keep this as calm as I can since they think that I'm too easy to pick on. You know, the circle jerk that thought she was gonna be cute and accused me of making that disgusting recording. And I only say that it's disgusting because I think that Dolly is disgusting.
Oh, yeah, that was me. Nobody accused her of making a recording. I gotta unmute every time I want to talk. This is such a freaking pain in the ass. But like right away, she starts off with something completely false.
Yep. Lies from the beginning.
Quote unquote jerk that thought that was going to be real cute. Bitch, you don't know anything. I've been married 28 years. I've got pictures of me and my husband dating back to 1991. All I want you to know is you enjoy your complaint to YouTube about you accusing me of, oh, what was it? Cheating on my husband?
Which she has yet to even make materialize. Like, who's in back? Okay, here we go. Lurker, welcome back. Literally nobody said a word about her cheating on her husband. We didn't even know she was married. Who the hell would marry her?
Back to 1991.
1991.
Yeah, that was never said.
Frank, we'll bring you up after we finish this segment.
Yeah, it won't be long.
Hold on, I'm fighting with my kitten here. She's trying to walk on my freaking keyboard.
Exactly, Jamie. She proved nothing, that she needed to go to bed. That's all she proved.
Nobody better be being mean to Frank and Pat either.
From people.
He's invited.
I can't remember all the other ones that are just too small to go into. You don't know a fucking thing. You don't know a fucking thing, and all of you are pieces of shit, and you just enjoy your fucking complaint. Just keep it up. Keep it up.
Our
I'm gonna make you
complaint?
real fucking sorry.
I thought she was going to remain
Real
calm.
sorry.
Not calm.
Yeah, complaint to YouTube, but she can't find a video. She can't find a timestamp. And besides, you can accuse anybody of pretty much anything on YouTube, and nobody's gonna give a shit. I mean, what are they gonna do? Like freaking spank us?
I've been here a long time, and people accuse people of all kinds of things. You got to see that for yourself. And poor Unseen, bless her heart.
What about us? You know, we could launch a complaint about her making false accusations against us, but we're not petty bitches.
Yeah. Let her go. Go off there, Unseen.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm a petty bitch.
So do any of you cunts want to come up here and respond to what I've got to say?
Just called her cunt.
You want to respond to what
I
you did?
told you.
Respond to me like you did to Purple.
Did the Purple?
I mean, talk about
you
going
were
real life,
reaching.
trying to split up a 28-year marriage. Thank God my husband's not on here. Thank God he knows what sacks of shit you are. That you're
Yeah, and wait till you hear her proof of this. It's just, oh my god,
full of shit. I don't need anybody's money, and I can buy a new goddamn house. I can't buy I
What
don't
has
know.
the
What is
house?
it? 1991. 1991.
Here's where I thought she was probably, not okay in the head.
She was unstable.
Yeah.
And what has a house got to do with anything? I didn't understand that comment either.
In a marriage
Nobody did.
since 1991, like none of this made sense. All I said was, there's a very good chance that she's behind the Dolly rumor, and I still stand by that.
You guys are the biggest sacks of shit. Don't you dare attack my marriage. Don't you dare. And don't you dare link me with anything to do with releasing that video or recording or whatever. Where are you, bitches? Where are you?
She's so dramatic.
We're in the chat.
Where are you?
It's like the bad soap
you're
opera.
You're too scared to come up here, aren't you? Because you do fucked up shit like fucking lie about people. And accuse them of
we
cheating
ain't
on their
scared
husband.
of you.
Don't ya?
No, and then like the really fucked up thing about this whole situation is she has her own channel, and like Purple's just sitting there like, oh my god, like what the hell does she even do?
And we had a live before
that,
just
and
minutes before open panel. She was in the bushes.
Yeah.
She didn't come up. Tammy Lynn, wait till you see this. Tammy
No,
Lynn's from my neck of the
no, but
woods.
she's gonna go to Purple's, whose channel's already on the fringes. It was freaking suspended for a week or two. So she's gonna go and potentially cause trouble and summon God only knows what.
She thought Purple was going to windmill for her, and Purple was like, no, no.
Purple's like, prove it.
Come on up, you chicken shits. Got anything to say for yourselves? Anything
Can
at
you
all?
pause that right there? I want to say one thing. But I want y'all to listen and pay attention to this part in particular, because we were summoned by this nutty lady. So I don't want to hear one thing about it was 3-on-1 or we were picking on her or bullying her.
I
This
was
nut ass bitch
exceptionally.
Yeah, and we showed up.
And I was exceptionally chill because I didn't want to be the one responsible for getting somebody's channel struck for bullying or whatever. And then you come up on panel, go to bed. I'm like, well, shit.
I just told her to go to bed because look at her. She's having a meltdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carry on.
Anything. Nothing. You can't say a fucking thing for yourselves, can you? If you don't mind, Purple, I'm going to happily wait here with you until they can drag their lazy sacks of shit asses in here.
Lazy sacks of shit asses. Now, we were just live for 3 hours?
Yep.
We all have full-time jobs. We all own our own homes, have kids. I have a very sick freaking kitten that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're gonna drop everything to just come right up and talk.
Nobody summons me. Nobody or any of us. So the fact that I just graced you with my presence, okay, you should be thankful.
Right.
Right here. For you to drag your sorry sacks of shit asses up here.
Lurker lives matter. I love you, Pearl.
Can we get Mean
guess we're gonna
Girl's
wait,
link
Purple.
dropped?
Yes.
We're gonna
Moderators,
be,
could you please
Girls
drop Mean Girls?
and pals and get to know each other so much better.
You don't want to know me.
Anybody's welcome to grab that link. It's
Purple's
open.
in the middle of
This isn't
smoking a cigarette.
channel, so
Opal, I am the leader.
you know, I said earlier if we needed to continue the free for all, we could. So open panel, nobody gets blocked, only gets timed out if you go against the 5 things that I don't want here. Everything else, mods, sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
I forgot this was on Mean. That was on Mean Girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Purple handled that good. I don't care what anybody says.
That's all
She
I
let
got to
us.
say.
Yep.
I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I actually did too.
You have to come up and ask her that, Tits McGee. I
Echo.
must have missed that part of the live on your channel. So I don't know.
I feel like I want to skip ahead, but I don't want to lose
Just
any of the
hanging out,
crazy.
waiting
Well, I'll
for
tell
y'all to-
you because she waits for like 10 minutes or she goes and tries to find some type of video. And
Yeah,
it
they
takes
tell her to
her a
show the
while.
proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said give me 5 because I was feeding the kitten. Like I was not just gonna drop everything to go appease this weirdo. But I don't know. Should I skip ahead? I don't remember.
Maybe skip ahead until you come up.
Yeah, when you see our avatars, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, during that, she's trying to find the so-called evidence.
She never found it because it don't
Yeah.
exist.
It doesn't.
So-called.
She came up with something that was not evidence. It was
Right.
evidence to prove our point.
I'll keep going because Purple's internet was playing up here. Because they show it, and then it's
There we
after
go.
that.
Yeah, it's the clip that I'm
If
looking
it
for.
doesn't
Okay.
work, I'll go in the house closer to the router.
Yeah, she's still trying to get it to load up, so it's almost there.
She's trying to accuse us in this footage of saying something about her
Basically
marriage.
telling her, get a grip. She's like,
Okay, and this was a replay of one of our lives where she was mentioned with the dolly thing. And that was it. Nobody said shit about her husband. Like, we didn't even know she was married. Poor bastard.
calm about it.
Oh, little Ziggy.
Little Zig. Little
Can
Zig
everybody
to the
see that?
rescue.
Maybe
There we
we need to pin something untrue on Dolly and see how he feels about innocence and guilt. Now, this was a comment that she made unseen. Maybe we need to pin something on untrue on Dolly and see how he feels about innocence and guilt. Now, this was her previous name. She's been through 3 or 4 by now.
Yep. So
Yeah.
there's why seeing stuff like this is why we're a little ticked off at this person and don't really find her to be very credible in anything she says.
And bear in mind her previous prank.
There's a screenshot, and we proved it. We showed it. We didn't even make you wait.
That's on the
Y'all
video.
see
That's
that?
not me right
Here's
now.
the comment that was clipped. Maybe we need to pin something untrue on Dolly and see how he feels about innocence and guilt. And this
So
was
it's possible this is one of her little games again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a prank. It's just a prank.
She's awful. This is why we don't like you. It's shit like this.
So
You're more than a bone carrier. You're a bonehead.
damn.
Put my gas, bitch.
So yeah, there's a good chance that this whole Dolly scandal is completely made up by unseen true crime.
It's possible.
Allegedly.
Maybe
Allegedly.
JTR can get to the bottom of that.
Oh, I'm sure she can. And she'll throw out some lousy, lame receipts that her non-thinking subs take as gospel.
And how many lives do you think that's good for?
Right?
8 or 9?
Maybe.
I love
Maybe.
Tangeray.
And I still stand by that statement.
So
Very good
now maybe
chance.
she needs
There's
a
your
bone.
first receipt, JTR.
Sorry, I'm still digging through these.
You want more?
She probably has a handy dandy notebook too.
Possibly.
This part's kind of important. That's why we got to leave it in.
We Frosty Ewok. I saw that. That was funny. That was really funny, actually. Poor Katie Kitty.
Now I'm curious about this one. What was she so afraid of? What did she want Maleficent to get ahead of? Now, for the record, Pearl, the queen of screenshots, she was in the hospital, so I didn't have everything handy. I had to dig and dig and dig and dig, but getting to that point that she was terrified of getting out. Did I skip that one over?
Marlena says, Purple, the one that doesn't actually have a bone. That's Tony that doesn't realize that.
It doesn't have a bone, yeah. Unbelievable. Do boners have a bone?
No, Lolita, they don't.
I better ask Google.
You'd like it to. I guess you could give it a splint.
The stuff in your email.
Oh my God, there's we'd be here all night.
Yeah.
If I showed all these. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this when Pearl comes on Thursday. We are going to have Pearl all night with us.
Well, we're not going to be on all night, but
Yeah, we are. No.
Hopefully
We're considering it.
she'll be with us for the whole show. We've always missed Pearl when she's not here, because when these quiet moments come where we're like,
she just
Pearl
knows
is quick to know exactly.
Yeah, she knows what to say.
What to say.
Pearl is the star of the show, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Nipples have bones.
Cracking asses keeps trying to get that trending.
It's nipple bone season.
It is. It's getting there.
It's been cold and rainy here. Tired of it.
Yeah, so who's all in the path of this hurricane?
Oh, yeah.
That.
When
I've
is
only
that?
been
When is
catching
it supposed to hit? Like
bits and pieces. I don't know.
Tuesday
Let me
or Wednesday?
Telecast. I love
believe it's Thursday.
They have an interactive radar.
The Tampa area, I believe, on Thursday.
Wait, where's the part where when I search for Pearl and images, it pulls up 250, I think it's like 251 results. It was not 250 screenshots.
It's after Purple plays it for the second time.
Oh, all right. We'll skip ahead.
Because I think she went back a little bit on the second one.
I'm sick of our own video at this point.
God, I am too.
Times.
God, this is our own content and I'm sick of it. But that we have to show this because this is what the nut wanted.
Well, and even at the husband part, where does the stealing part come in at?
No, nowhere.
We never. I don't think we ever mentioned her husband because
We didn't, because nobody even knew she was married, because she's one of those freaking creepy older women that just hoard dogs because she has no friends.
I was shocked to find out that she was married, because that's like, wow, he must be patient.
No, we never mentioned husband, but she also accused us of stealing. Where's that?
Right?
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
She proved nothing, but this was an epic live. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's about to get better.
Yeah.
I promise, guys. Be patient.
It gets so good.
Oh my God! So there's a bazillion screenshots from Unseen, and almost every single one has the word bigot in it.
Oh man.
There literally is a bazillion
Any questions,
screenshots.
guys?
Yeah, what do you guys want to know while she's looking for that?
Am I echoing?
Or do you have something that we missed the weekend?
Now we can't hear it all.
Oh, grandbaby,
There.
I think, has an injury.
It's good now.
Just another one intentional distracting from that little girl. That's right. That's exactly what that was, wet girl. Yes, Soup. Soup, weren't you? You were there, right, at the vigil? Out it.
No, little Ziggy.
Little Zig.
Oh, hold on, I gotta skip
And,
around here.
Excuse me, but I'm allowed
Oh,
to
there we go. You're in the
shut
right
Stay
spot.
right there. Stay right there.
down an account and open a new one because I want to have a true crime channel. And you know what
She's
else?
allowed.
I'm allowed to report on trans crimes, even though I'm cisgender. And yeah, you guys know that I said that too.
Who
Go
told her
back,
she
do
couldn't,
your
though?
own little videos and find that as well. Find that for yourselves. Because I shouldn't have to prove myself innocent of anything. You guys are the ones who are running your mouths about
Hold
shit
on,
that you
hold
don't know
on.
a goddamn thing about.
She's demanding us to come up there.
Mm-hmm.
It says she shouldn't have to prove herself innocent of anything.
Right.
But
Yeah.
demanded us come up there and we had to prove ourselves innocent of what she was accusing us of. The
Yep.
irony in this is not missed.
What the hell is Frank saying? Your face is echoing. It continues to repeat itself.
Damn it.
Fucking Frank.
You know, all of your cute little comments. Well, it might be true or it might not be. What the fuck ever.
Okay, nobody said that at all. I never said it could be true or it could not be. I said there's a very good chance.
And Lolita doesn't talk like that.
I don't. You guys are assholes.
No, we're
Maybe.
jerks.
Just because I made one comment in 2 chats.
Only one.
And then I take responsibility for it. And my apology is so insulting to you. You know what? The apology wasn't to you. And the
Oh, it wasn't?
apology wasn't to Ziggy. It was
it
her
wasn't?
subscribers.
Oh.
Explain that logic.
That's who the apology was for. Not for
I
you
heard her
guys.
say Ziggy.
Yeah.
So
Now that
I'm
I've heard
glad
the
that you guys
video,
think that you're
she's lying
so
there too.
just the center of my universe, or that I was making the apology to you. I wasn't. It wasn't about
Right.
you.
Right,
it wasn't
stars,
about
no big
Ziggy.
deal.
It was about her subscribers and that they were disappointed that they couldn't get their picture taken with Athena. And no, it's hard to believe that I made the vigil cookout, that I
That
spoiled your whole
pissed me off.
cookout.
Yeah,
I'd
can we
smack
pause
you
there,
around
please?
in
Because
real
I
life,
made a
lady.
joke.
That
I
wasn't
thought
a
it was a funny
cookout.
joke.
You want to put respect on a little girl, and yet you criticize the efforts that were made to have a vigil for that child. How about sit down, shut the fuck up? How about that? Because that is so
Yes.
rude, so disrespectful to everyone. You don't have to be part of it, but you don't get to decide after the fact that
Yep.
you didn't support it. Stop that.
I was there. This is my hometown. That's where this is where I'm from. It wasn't a cookout, and in real life unseen, it wouldn't go like this. But anyway.
That was very well planned, and 3 different vigils going on at the same time. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
None of them.
I agree.
None of them were cookouts.
No. Imagine if somebody said that about Monkey's family. How disrespectful that would be.
I'd be pissed about that too.
I would meet them with the same energy that I'm coming with now, because it would be false. So please don't do that. Don't bring a child's vigil into this. If you want to do better yourself, Unseen, go ahead. you knock yourself out there. You can organize whatever you want on your own time. Help yourself. But don't drag other people because you have decided you don't like them.
Amen. Hey, and everybody, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but we don't block here or any of that, or subscribers only or full investigations when people talk. So please, everybody, please get along. This part's almost over, and then we'll have Frank up, okay?
He's really the star tonight.
Yeah, this part's almost over.
To me, it was funny. Oh, wait. You guys didn't know about all that, did you? You didn't know that crazy ass Ziggy is the one who contacted me first. Me. She contacted me.
Which that is not true. She actually contacted Ziggy first. She got Ziggy's number from the freaking video that Benny Keys made when he doxed her. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah. Somehow she got my cell phone number and she contacted me.
She got your cell phone
and
number
several months
when
later,
you
she has the audacity to send
her.
me a text message demanding all of this information and arguing her stupid ass argument or what the fuck ever it was. That shit isn't about me. That's not my fucking problem with her. And she knows that. She had no business contacting me. We had an agreement that we weren't going to contact each other. So you guys keep your noses out of business that isn't yours.
There we go.
Yes, Caitlin, what is your spectacular explanation?
My spectacular explanation is that you failed to prove anything unseen. I stand by my comment. There is still a very good chance that you are responsible for the whole Dolly thing. You were busted red-handed plotting. Nobody said for a fact that you did. And we failed to hear where you were accused of cheating on your husband or anything about money. So
why
we're
else?
going to be providing that.
Why else? How else could I make that recording?
The
one that is recorded by some other woman. How could I?
What you failed to show any
It's
proof
like,
of anything.
how can I make this recording?
You gave nothing.
No, I did. Because you guys are the ones who were up there saying that I've got something planned for Dolly.
No,
that I may or may not
myself was
be the
up there,
one
and
who
I said there
orchestrated
is
that whole
good
thing.
chance.
How can I orchestrate something?
Shut up, Unseen. You put it in the chat. You're busted. Shut up when you're spoken to.
Whoop whoop.
I know. I was trying to be calm. You know. Jesus.
She
comes
wouldn't
up
shut
freaking-
up. It was annoying. She summons us and then she wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, and nobody even said the word orchestrated. Like, she's ad-libbing here. She's just completely just making it up as she goes along, which she likes to do.
I stand by that. I said there is a good chance you were behind it, and there is a good chance you're behind it because look at how the Athena $50 picture thing took off. And
Nothing
spread all
happened
over
with
YouTube.
it. Nothing
you
did. I
wanted
only apologized
something
because
to
OG said you guys were all
your
butthurt about it.
You're busted. You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed. Well,
go to bed.
Honey,
That's the
you're
best.
gonna have
you
to
have.
come up with something better than that. But go ahead. You've embarrassed yourself enough. No point
Go
in trying
ahead
to
and
stop
prove
you
why
now.
I hustled my people out of money. You guys said that I scammed all these people out of money. You said that I'm a scammer.
Where did we
Go
say
ahead.
that?
Oh my God.
Where?
Oh my God. You're
Show
the
us.
ones who are running your mouths
Receipts are
and making all these accusations that you know nothing about, and you're
Unseen,
bringing
we'll wait.
absolutely no,
wait.
and
Go
you're
get it.
bringing no proof. And
Go
then you
get it.
want to come up here and you still want to say that I'm the one who might be
get it.
behind it? What the fuck ever?
Go.
Yeah, no, I said
get it.
there's a good chance, and there is a good chance. I stand by that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
that
you
dangerous.
stand by that. How the hell would I make that recording?
You're
How?
that weird. There's something wrong with you.
Yep. Next, okay, so about the cheating and the money.
Yes, show
Where's
me
that?
where I took money from anyone.
And Don
Please.
D putting bodies in the sewer. No, you were the one making the allegations. So now you show us where we said everything.
No. You're the one
Yes,
who made
yes,
the
yes.
allegation.
No, Unseen. You
made
made the allegation. The
It
burden of
doesn't-
proof is on you. Shut up and
It
listen.
doesn't
Fuck
work
you,
like
it is
that.
fucking not. You
That is.
made the
You made
allegations.
the
Go back
accusations.
for your own
Get to work.
janky ass videos and
Get to
find it
work
for your
like I told
goddamn
you
selves.
to.
It's somewhere in the end of August.
Ladies
Unseen, what
and
did I tell you to
gentlemen,
do?
I present to you.
Can anybody even understand that, or is it going too fast?
It might be a little too fast.
Slow it down a little bit.
I don't even think it's the speed that's the problem.
She's
It's the utter
talking fast.
confusion of everything she's saying is the problem. I don't think she could understand what she was saying half the time. That
Ew.
that
I don't
they're
give
in.
a fuck what you told me to do.
She can't. She lied. She made it up.
Yep.
What the fuck ever. I didn't. I know it's true.
You're crazy. Look, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you need to go to bed. You
I
really
don't
need
know
to
what's
stay
wrong
off
with
the
you.
bed.
FYI.
Cunt. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, okay,
With all
whatever.
due respect, ma'am, we're not the ones making up things that people said that they never said.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
She can't.
It
She
was
can't.
one fucking joke, and it was fucking funny to me because you're psycho leader. And yeah, actions speak louder than words.
You know, she
sweetie.
keeps reverting back to that. See, she can't even.
That's all
she
she's
has
got.
she has no retort. She can't
Yeah,
show
she
us where
doesn't. She
anybody
just-
said half of the
You
stuff
did.
that she's
You guys
claiming.
said that I had something planned for him.
You're lost.
No, we
You're
didn't.
You
lost,
said that I had
unseen,
something
unsolved,
planned for
unheard.
him. How did I make that recording?
Okay,
There's
everybody
only
in
one
chat,
way that I could
what
have
did you
possibly
hear?
made that recording.
What did everybody hear? Did any?
And that's ridiculous. Like, we even had to pull the chat, like, because she's just freaking adding stuff that was like not even said.
The whole time, this whole time, I thought Purple was sleeping when people came on panel. No,
No,
she was
wasn't.
planning
not.
what the poll was. She put it on the poll. She really did.
No, she even posted in chat. She's like, "FYI, I'm not sleeping."
I know that was classic. Actually, I love that.
It was a good
I
move.
don't know, Jersey Cat. They keep claiming we have this leader. I haven't met him or her yet. Still.
Anybody hear anybody say she has something planned for Dolly? Or did
Yeah,
you hear me say there's a very good chance she could be behind it?
Yeah, there's a very good chance that she made that recording.
No,
That's the
there's
only
a
thing.
very
That was
good
the
chance
first
she
thing
could be behind
at
it.
that
Nobody
time that
said
he got
you
in
were
trouble
ad-libbing.
for.
You are
That is
You're
the
adding
first
words
thing.
that weren't there.
It's not about whether he got in trouble. It's about your lies. You're just a dangerous liar. You're a dangerous human. You should stay away
Who
from
am I
people.
dangerous
Adding
to?
adding a
Who?
word on changes it completely.
adding and
She's adding like entire paragraphs.
Yep.
Yep, not a word or two at this point. Hell, she's just
right.
God.
And that was it. It was left at that. There's a good chance she's behind the doll.
Yeah, it went on, but basically it just boiled down to her going to bed and never proving anything that she claimed. This lady is dangerous, y'all. Be careful. She's one of those that will say anything, and I would watch her.
Yeah, that's it. Ended with her just doubling down and not showing any receipts, of course, and calling us cunts and what the hell else?
And our leader,
Our
it's
leader.
the same, just war tired, watered down bullshit that anyone that doesn't like this channel comes up with. It's that same tired stuff, you know. But yeah,
Everyone thinks our
Pearl,
leader is
okie
Ziggy.
dokie artichoke. She said that to us, y'all.
Yeah, we didn't do the okie dokie artichoke thing.
She literally said, okie dokie artichoke. I was like, all right, that's it. I see what's going on here now.
Unseen is very much like a menopausal Ned Flanders. There's an element of trying to hang on to her decent side, and yet she's trying to bring her big bad bish voice in, and it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah,
No.
exactly. It's just an epic fail every time.
She legitimately sounds crazy. Like, it doesn't even suffice. Batshit unstable. I can't even find a word that adequately conveys how
No, I can't
insane
either.
this
And
woman is.
what kills me is the people. That's probably Tammy Lynn. You're in here. Our community, where me and Tammy are from, our sector is not as bad for this. But I talked about this the other night. In this community, there's a lot of people that throw their rocks, hide their hands, but they didn't do a very good job at it. But then when the rabbit has the gun, they want to cry bully. And it's just so you got to stop that. It doesn't work for everything. You made your bed, you made your mess. Now I'm here in your face. What are you going to do? Oh, you got people in the chat calling us a bully. Okay. Doesn't work. Here's your
I don't give a shit.
I don't either, but it just doesn't work. You're going to have to do better than that. So.
You got to do a lot better than that.
Yeah.
She summoned, she made accusations, she couldn't back them up. And
She was not leaving either. She was like demanding. It was not just her summoning jerks. She it was like a full over hostile takeover.
I'm not leaving
until
they're here.
And she did that on somebody else's channel
On somebody else's channel instead of her own. Yeah.
Well, that's because no one watches her channel.
Who unseen? No. Ain't nobody watching that shit.
No, so shit all over somebody else's channel and potentially that could have gotten ugly. Because nobody had any idea what the hell any of us were going to go in there and say or do. Like, putting somebody else's channel at risk like that was really extra gross.
And that's what she does. She goes to people, saying her, not just Purple, she's done it to other platforms.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get her channel dirty.
She wants to be Miss Politically Correct over there talking about crimes, and she don't want to dirty up her channel. You don't get to do that.
Miss Politically Correct, who can't even freaking distinguish between like an epically racist comment. And I only pointed that out, the whole knee to the neck thing, because you can tell a lot about a person, their social class, their education or lack thereof, their employment status, by certain things like that. Anybody who has any kind of meaningful job in 2022 has gone through hours and hours and hours of diversity training.
You have
and there's
to.
just things that you cannot say, especially if you're a white woman or a white person. You just can't say it, and they drill it into your head, and it's just the way it is. So that tells me she's unemployed, low class.
God,
which I didn't need that to make that determination.
I just think she's got now. Before, I just thought she was a troublemaker, wanting attention. Now I think maybe she probably really is unhinged, because that was crazy. What I witnessed.
Yeah, there was something not right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she was ever really right to begin with.
It sure did, Lenny. Did you hit the Cash App, Lenny?
Yeah, good for Purple. And yeah, since Purple lost 30 subscribers.
I hit Purple's Cash App.
Thumbs up.
I was just gonna say that I wanted to tell Lenny hello.
Lenny, did you hit the Cash App, or would you rather hit mine? I'll drop it.
But at the same time, I did hit Purple's that night. She deserved it.
I sure did too.
Well, I don't have that freaking photo of Purple's nuts anymore. I was going to show it if somebody Cash Apps her.
Purple, the joke about that is we all know you would not send out nuts. I don't think there's anybody up here that believes for 1 second you would do that.
Nobody believes for a second that actually happened. It's just funny.
No, if Purple's still in chat, though, can she tell us if Unseen hit her Cash App?
Yeah, Purple. Did Unseen hit the Cash App? Since she came up on your panel demanding stuff. I asked her to hit it and then show me, how to use Cash App, but she wouldn't. She told me to check with her the next day, but I couldn't find her.
Well, she said she was going to give her 100. That'll be interesting to see what happened.
Right.
Yeah, I'm betting she didn't. No, that was kind of fun, though.
I hope she did.
I heard she just threw it and left Discord.
No, she probably threw a oh god, yes, what she said.
Rage quit.
Yeah, threw a fit because she thought Purple and everybody was going to be windmilling for her. She didn't suspect that the chat wasn't stupid. They saw what they saw. It just is what it is sometimes, whether you like the creator or the people or not. Sometimes it's just is what it is. Unseen, you lied. End of the story.
Again. Repeatedly. But no, being in purples, that was a fun social experiment. I thought so anyway.
It is a lot like a social experiment. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
watching these people in other chats just losing their shit over things that they don't have nothing to do with is interesting too. So,
well, the people in purple's chat, what I found really remarkable is they
thought they didn't like us.
Normal conversations, like completely. It's not about like drama or craziness. Who the hell, what's her name? Her cat had a flea despite never going outside, which it was probably one of the chihuahuas that brought it in. But it got to a conversation about flea control and bombing your yard, which, by the way, Mr. Tony, I forgot to mention. Look up those, it's the mice that you have to freaking.
Hey, Frank, that ain't going to work when you come up on panel. Bring it down about 10 notches, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop down because I can't.
Pearl is doxing Purple's nuds in chat.
The the grape nuds. That's what I was looking for. She pulled the vanishing act. Night. What did Sassy say? I'm expecting. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you can expect name change. Yep. Yep.
I will say I like that there's so many different people in chat. Maybe they don't all get along. They don't go to the same chats, that's for sure. But here they are. That's pretty cool.
And that's what we want with this channel. We don't want to be like everybody else, subscribers only mode, block somebody if you don't like them, launching investigations. Just stop that nonsense. Let's go back to the way YouTube used to be.
Some common ground.
Yeah, used to you had to. Now everybody's all, I don't know, they just really sensitive. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to drop down. I'm going to let the second part of the show go on. I'll be in chat, though. I'll be watching. You ladies have a good night.
Night,
Lurker.
Night.
Yeah, okay. I guess somebody's asking for prayers for Susan. I guess she's sick.
We have to make room for you, Frank.
Yes, Susan, I think, is in ICU. I think the C word.
Did she have COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, you can take COVID.
She ended up, I think she took a turn for the worse and she's in ICU. That's why.
Oh, that's terrible.
Heard that. I heard Purple say that. Yeah.
No, YouTube only cracks down on people that spread like vaccine and virus misinformation.
And we're not monetized.
COVID. Has COVID. Throw up prayer hands.
Yeah, prayer
well,
hands.
And I like, even though Purple's not a fan of Susan, she has been having everybody throw up prayer hands for her at the end of every chat. I think that says a lot. And, you know, real life is real life, and it's no longer YouTube.
Yeah.
And, you know.
No, her live was so, like, it flowed so nice last night.
Yeah.
She was back in, like, regular Purple mode, and people were having, like, normal conversations about, what the hell was it, fleas and flea control and climate change and, you know, trying to set up indoor growing things. Brandy's trying to grow stuff. Brandy Neal.
The fleas and lice started to give me the itches, but you know, it is what it is, and it's cool. I can appreciate it.
There's, good tips because like people with pets, and I don't have dogs. I don't have pets that go outside. I have a tiny kitten here, but we get ticks really bad. So, you know, somebody might share that magic tip that might help somebody.
Yep.
You know,
no,
like
I agree. I agree.
But yeah, I mean, they're not all mindless drones obsessed with Tabby. They were talking about other like normal things. Tony was being funny. Tony's a riot.
If Mr. Tony's in chat, I give him props. I do like him a lot.
Whose boots have your bed been under?
Yeah. That was funny.
And
yeah, the plague is still out there, Jen Hoffa. California? I think there's a lot of cases of bubonic plague.
Can I just say quickly before Frank comes up now, he made a comment in chat a moment ago saying that, someone jumped off and he was happy with that. The thing is, but Frank, someone had to drop off to allow yourself and Tony to come up. We don't have a problem with, you coming up here, speaking your mind. But my motto has always been, I'm really good. I've always said, treat someone or speak to someone the way you want to be treated or you want to be spoken to. So we don't have a problem with you coming up, speaking your mind, but just have that respect when you do come up, in chat with anyone in chat or with us on panel. Just have the respect, that we're giving you to have your own voice and speak and say what you want to say. Okay, so just, be mindful of that.
Yeah, and we're all going to mute.
We are going to
definitely.
We will be muting when Frank comes up to allow him time to talk without interruption. I would ask that the chat please not distract him.
Yes,
in
please
chat.
don't distract them.
Let them have this time. This is all. Everybody thinks we have some kind of weird motives.
Nope.
We don't. We want to offer him the opportunity to say whatever it is he wants to say, as long as he's not throwing racist, bigot type comments out or violent.
Yeah, if you break YouTube terms of service, you're going to have to drop time.
Keep it within the terms of service, and that's it. But please let them have a chance to be heard. We will not be interrupting. Actually, Frank, you will need to tell us, like, when you'd like us to unmute and respond, if you even want us to respond. And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I think with Frank, he's on people's panels who ultimately all get along, and I think that there are things that people don't want brought to their panels, and so this is where we're allowing him to say what he wants to say because other people don't want to be in the middle of it, and say it here.
We're neutral. We're whatever you want to talk about. It's you're not coming between friendships. So that's all. That's all our motive was. There's no tricks up anybody's sleeves. I've got short sleeves on.
And Frank can tell me to fuck off any day. It doesn't bother me. I'm cool with it. I like it. I clip it. So we're cool.
Yeah.
So we've dropped the link. Are we waiting for him to come up?
Can we go ahead and drop the link? And Tony may be coming up as well, just for support for Frank, but she'll probably get muted as well.
And if I need to drop down for Tony, just let me know.
All right.
No, it should be all good for numbers.
I can't imagine more than 10 on a panel anyway. That would be absolutely
another reason why we'll need to be muted. It'll sound like chaos.
Yeah, and it takes a minute when you have thoughts, they get unscrambled. So you have to kind of piece them back together before you can say what you want to say. But like any little creak or somebody laughing or background noise will just completely, scatter the thoughts again. And while we're waiting, I guess I can show this. Wait, hold on.
Did you pin the link? That link is just for Frank and Tony.
Oh, I didn't pin it. I gotta get on my phone.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I can't see. My freaking eyeballs are like swollen
from being sick.
From
My
the kitty?
sinuses. I don't even feel sick. It's just my freaking sinuses are killing me.
There, the link
Yeah,
is
it
pinned
actually
now.
could be from the kitty. I don't know. Like, I don't feel sick. I just feel like my head and my sinuses hurt.
Try taking a Benadryl and see if that
Yeah, I'm gonna
helps. And
do
if
that
it
when I go
does,
to
that's probably the kitty.
It's a shit link. What the hell? No, that link should work. That's what everybody else is on. Let me try again. Try that one.
Pearl says you've been snorting laundry soap again.
Ajax.
Oh, I love her.
Snorting pixie sticks.
Magpie says that's a YouTube link, not StreamYard.
What? Invite. StreamYard. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was Purple's link I had on my clipboard. Duh. Oh my god.
Unpin, repin.
Replace pin message. There we go. Yeah, I know Stars. I used to see him on the playground snorting pixie sticks.
Sorry about that, Frank and Tony. Try it again.
All right, Frank's backstage. I'm gonna add him. I'm gonna mute everybody. Frank, tell us when we can unmute.
Hold on. The first thing I am going to tell all of you. I do not want to. If any of you start talking shit about me, I will fucking destroy you.
Okay.
You think it's funny? Well, I do not, because I am only here. See, I do not know what any of you. I do not know what your intentions are. What is your intentions? Please tell me.
I just want the Heidi scoop. Beyond that, I mean, I keep seeing people shut you up when you're trying to speak on it, and I'm just curious. That's all.
And my intentions is just to have you speak freely. That's it. Say whatever's on your mind. And take your time. You're not in a rush. Like, you don't have to blurt something out.
Whoa, hold on. Let me fucking speak. See, here's the thing. This is the thing. Do you, all of you want to know about Heidi? I will speak about Heidi. Thank you for coming up here, Tony. See, I need some backup because I do not trust any of you. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think all of you are snake. All of you are because all of you have talked a lot of shit about me. And guess what? I am not afraid to say it. Come on, you pieces of shit. What? Tell me something. I'm right here. Talk to my face right now.
We've all muted Frank so that you could talk.
All of a sudden, everybody's fucking silent. You pieces of fucking shit, bring it.
No,
Frank,
we muted.
We're trying to give you the respect to be able to speak your mind.
Oh, yeah. After y'all have made fun of me nonstop?
Frank, no. We make fun of everyone. It's just banter. Don't take it serious.
No. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but not.
He does take things sensitive because of the mental health reasons. So it's hard for him to take like something as a joke that would be for, you and me.
Of course.
It comes out a little
Oh,
different for him.
of course,
But
yeah.
be respectful.
Frank, speak your mind.
Hey,
Speak your mind.
I am up here.
Yeah, Frank, just talk about what you wanted to talk about and then drop down.
Hell, no. I know what their intentions are. They need to just bring it out. Come on.
Yeah.
All of you come at me. And
Okay.
I will fucking defend myself. Go ahead. All of you.
Frank, our intentions were never to come out at you. We wanted to allow you to speak your mind on a platform that has no association with anybody.
I believe that you are misleading me. I'm serious. I want all of you right now, instead of being chicken shit, come at me, and then I will respond.
Frank, I can tell you that I personally have nothing to come at you for.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Let's talk Heidi. Let's talk Heidi.
Hold on.
Okay.
I can hear you laughing right now. I can hear you. You're like, oh well, Frank, yeah, bring it. I no longer care. All of you, every single one of you.
Okay,
I'm
Frank,
not laughing.
All of you can fuck off.
Frank, calm down. It's okay. Tell us what you're thinking.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay.
No.
Let it out.
I'm going to be up here if you're just going to be ripped apart. But I thought you guys had questions or different things for Frank.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tony. This is bullshit.
We've seen Frank. We've seen Frank on many platforms, and he gets shushed a lot because people don't want to get in the middle of things.
And look,
we wanted to give you the opportunity to talk.
Did you just kick me off?
No, they moved you over. You're up there, Frank. Chill out, Bubba.
No.
You're okay.
No, Chris just joined.
So that moved and shuffled you
I
around.
thought she wanted on pen. Like she just wanted to be in back chat, but she's on pen.
And if I need to drop down, please let me know. If anybody else wants to come up here to support Frank,
drop down. Every single one of you need to drop down in life.
Nobody's saying anything against you, Frank. We wanted to give you a platform so that you can speak whatever you want to speak. Nobody is going to shush you. We have no loyalties to anybody.
I just said what I thought.
But this is good. No, this is what we want Frank to say. If he's mad at us, then he needs to say it.
All of
Just
you
let him talk.
He does.
All of you need to just drop down in life. All of you need to be deceased.
Frank.
No, Frank. Apologize for that one right fucking now.
No, I'm not going to.
Frank.
No, he's okay. No, let him speak. If that's what he feels, it's therapeutic for him. It's all right. Let him talk. Keep going, Frank.
To apologize. I am not going to apologize because I'm done apologizing. I fucking hate all of you.
What did they do to you? Specifically, you, not someone else.
No, their whole channel makes fun of me.
Oh, I didn't know that you guys made fun of him. I wouldn't have brought him over here. I thought you guys just ask him some questions.
We don't. You're full of shit.
Hi, Chris. Fitting, I see you here. Hello, babe.
Hi. Frank, I told you, they just want to hear your story about Heidi because you can't tell it anywhere else.
No.
Chris,
what I really think.
ask.
No. Well, hold on.
They said in chat too.
I think. No. What I really
Say
think.
it because I think they don't know, Frank, that it's not against them.
No, what I really think they wanted is they wanted me to come up here and do. They are trying to. They're trying to poke at me, is what they are doing. And
Frank, can I ask, why do you think that? Why do you think that? Let us know why. Why do you think that? What have we done? Frank? Talk, it's your time.
Fuck you.
Okay.
That was cute the way you said that. Frank, tell them about the snakes.
Well, yes, I will talk about the snakes. Heidi is the biggest one. Is that what you are talking about, Chris? Yes, Heidi.
Exactly.
There is so many things that she has done to me, but now I'm not going to just be up here and I am not going to just be up here and be played a fool. That is not what I'm going to do. And if all of you think that is what you are going to do to me, you are pieces of shit, because I will not do that. Does that make any sense? Or do I need to explain it to you?
Frank, you know, if I felt like they were going to attack you, I would tell you to drop, or I would call you. I don't feel like they want to attack you. I feel like they
I
want
don't
you to
know. We
talk.
also need to be cautious.
Right. Well, I'm very cautious.
I know, but just talk about who you wanted to talk about.
Well, I'm going for
You
it.
have to.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going for some nicotine.
There you go.
Okay, that's
Frank,
that's
I'm going to
fine.
go for some
We'll be
nicotine
here.
too.
Yeah, you
We'll
can
be
come
here
back.
when you get back.
Do you hear how sarcastically she just said that? See, I do not trust these people.
You ain't got to
You
trust
can.
them. But if you want to tell that some stuff, tell it, or just drop down.
Yeah, we're not here to force you to do anything. I promise you. I have no intentions other than to allow you to speak whatever you want. You want to go smoke and come back, or if you don't want to be here, that's okay too. I don't. I have no intentions on trying to hurt you in any way.
No.
I promise.
Just go by your instincts, Frank.
Frank, are you still there?
I think he went to go smoke.
No,
Oh, sorry.
no. You know where I am? I am in hell right now. Fuck all of you.
I'm going to drop down and call him.
Frank, I'm having a cigarette with you right now. Our only intentions were to allow you to talk what you want to talk about without anybody being friends of somebody else where they don't want it on their platform.
Okay.
Okay, no, you're fine. Go.
Hold on.
I think Chris is calling him. Hi, Tony and Mr. Tony.
It's muted. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey. We're good.
Nice to meet you all today. I didn't get to meet all of you, but most of you.
Can a moderator drop Tony's chat or Tony's channel and chat?
And I want to thank you
Please.
for coming up here with Frank.
Yeah.
To be his support system.
Yes.
I mean, the only way he's gonna be able to trust us is if he trusts us. If he doesn't, I can't change that. I do hope that he understands that our intentions were honestly, just as we said, for him to be able to say what he wants to say. We've watched him try to speak and get interrupted or some distraction occurs or something
Mhm.
like that. And we felt like it was kind of unfair, and that's all we're offering. We're not
No,
here to
and
make fun
we
of him. We like
expected
Frank.
we expected his reaction, and that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not
Because
hurt
if
if he
he's
tells me to
hurt,
fuck off.
if he's pissed because of
I think
something,
he
he
wants
needs
to do
to.
this, and I don't think Chris is pushing him is okay.
I just think Frank wants to talk about things that he can't really talk about on other channels because of alliances, which is perfectly fine. We just don't have those same alliances. So we wanted him to be able to talk about whatever he wants to talk about. And that's why we muted and nobody was talking back.
Right. If he's upset about something that we have said about him, he's free to tell us off about that as well. We're
Yeah.
not going to come at him.
Yeah,
We
because
just
that
aren't.
anxious feeling in his chest isn't going to go away until he tells all of us to fuck off. That's
And
the
I'm
first
okay
step.
with that. I love that, actually. I love that he just says whatever he wants.
Right.
Oh my god, stop walking on my computer. Stop it.
Is that kitten misbehaving?
So have you girls figured out who
Not
the red and blue channel is?
Who what?
The red and blue makes poo channel?
Oh, we have no idea.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't think any of us really care, to be honest.
I like
It's comical,
Anonymous.
but not when they put young 14-year-old kids in it, but it is comical. I laughed at it.
No, I agree about the children thing. I don't think anybody should ever go real life. Honestly, keep whatever happens to what is posted on YouTube, but don't go outside of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And if someone shares you pictures because they think you're your friend, and then sits there and takes those fucking pictures and spreads it out, that's fucked up.
I agree.
Yeah, we only use pictures that are actually on YouTube if we use them in our graphics and whatnot.
No,
We
it
do put
happened to
some
Tara.
silly stuff. I saw what happened to Tara and it wasn't cool.
No, I
It's
didn't
just
even
like,
know it was about that until like a week ago.
yeah, when I heard that, they go into Facebooks and stuff like that and pull pictures, it's not, in my
That's
opinion, it's not
psychotic.
okay. It's, we really kind of only deal with, people have asked us, hey, go after so-and-so for this or that. Well, it didn't happen on YouTube. We're not, we kind of talk about what we see on YouTube, on the different channels and the different
Observations.
topics. We give our observations on that. We sometimes do some funny artwork and things like that, but we are not interested in uncovering anybody's deep dark secrets off of YouTube. If it wasn't on YouTube, it's kind of not our thing. That's just how we are.
I'd be pissed if somebody went and grabbed my children off of YouTube, right? Because I've never posted my children on YouTube.
Yeah, they don't do this. We get into this. The kids, they don't do it. There's just a certain level of respect you give people with their kids. You don't do that shit.
There is something I wanted to tell you, though, Tony. I heard you one time say something about you hearing that Circle Jerks sent children into back chats trying to get up on panel. That is not Circle
No.
Jerks.
Someone that was not a for sure thing. Someone had said that.
Okay,
And
I just wanted to reassure you, we don't have kids that.
And this is when I didn't
Well,
even.
hey, hold on.
guys.
I have to say something to all of you. Fuck off, and I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Frank.
Thanks for coming up, Frank. We
I hope he
appreciate
feels
it.
better anyway.
Hopefully, he really wanted to get shit out, but I guess
That's okay. That's
what we
okay
can-
if he
So
he wasn't
there'll be other
comfortable with it.
panels.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure other people will make him the offer as well. You know.
Okay, Georgia, you won't never shut your mouth about me, honey. She has a hard on for me. I don't know why.
It wasn't wasted time. He got to express what he was thinking, and
He
that was to be expected. He's not
he
happy
never
about something.
personally had the opportunity to tell me to fuck off, and so now he did. So
I was
maybe
actually-
it wasn't wasted time.
I
No,
was
I'm honored.
expecting a
I've
lot
been
worse.
told to fuck off by Frank, you know.
Can I just add something to that?
When
Though?
you were
What I see happening to Frank and to Tony is very common on YouTube. People will take part of a conversation or something out of context, run it off to somebody else and say such and such was
And
saying
then
this
it's
about
twisted.
you,
It's
and
twisted.
then give them part of the story. And then it becomes, well, that person hates me, or that person's in their chat, so they must hate me also. For example, Tony, and I'm trying to say this in a respectful way, I have
Yeah, because
seen
I
the
grew up to
messages
support
that were
Frank
put out.
and it came over for you guys to say shit about me.
No, I'm not saying
I
shit.
unblocked all you motherfuckers. You know that.
I'm not a motherfucker either, but thank you.
Sorry, it was a figure of speech I used.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's
I don't
your
mean to offend you on that.
no, but that's your language. That's okay. I'm not attacking you for it either. But
Yeah.
the point is the same with the Queen OG thing. You're angry at her for emails, but you said yourself you haven't read them.
Well, I did read the first one. I did read the second one on there. She sent that. She brought me in shit that I didn't know shit about. So why bring me in shit that it's got nothing to do with me? Don't bring me in that shit. That's you and Hopi shit, not mine.
And you were on panel
So why in the fuck should I have to
making
get
comments
involved?
before
And
that
I
as
never
well.
got involved until I heard people talking smack about me. I've let people talk, and I'm not going to fucking do it. And that includes other people that you guys might know. But right now I'm putting that on hold.
Okay. I'm just saying fair goes for everybody. I have no shame in my game. I will possess what I say, take responsibility for it and the licks that go with it.
Yeah.
But I won't own shit that never
But it's
happened. And I
just
see that happen all the time. People get accused of stuff that didn't happen.
That's how it is. And that's how it is with every motherfucker and every damn creator and all the shit. It's just how the fucking cookie crumbles. But when we came up here, you know, when you were in my chat earlier, I did not have people attacking you. And if they did, it was dealt with. And I don't think I did. But when
I
I
didn't
come
get
in,
attacked
I
in
had
there.
people attacking me, saying shit over and over, jumping on me. And all I said was one thing.
Tony, we don't police our chat like that. I'm sorry, we just don't.
Well, no,
Unless they're
I don't either.
doxing or it's bigoted or something like that. That's the only way that we police our chat.
I don't either.
Yeah, we don't. Our wrenches are very light. We don't do that. People
That's where the
are
snubs
allowed
come
to.
in.
We're asked that they be respectful and behave, but
We're not here to make friends either.
We don't block.
It wasn't good intentions, guys. It just ain't. It's not cool, guys. All right.
Wait, what was it?
What do you mean isn't cool? You can't say that and then drop
She
down.
dropped down. She just
What?
rage quit, and I'm not sure why, but.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Frank dropped down by his own volition, as did Tony. Neither were kicked, neither were removed. So just in case there is ever any query that ever comes up about that.
I missed what happened. What happened?
Tony
I don't
said
know.
that
I'm confused.
they both rage quit. Tony,
okay.
No,
Tony
what
felt
happened?
like she was being attacked, and so she dropped.
I think in chat she
And
thought.
I was
It might have been
stuff.
It might have been something coming from chat.
I
not
think it was
sure.
chat. I think she was implying because she said she polices her chat, you know, like she does her chat a certain way and we do ours a certain way where we don't block or do any of that. And I think it was someone maybe had said something in chat. I don't know. I wasn't reading chat, but what I can gather is that's what she was implying, that maybe something was said in chat. That maybe she would have liked, maybe if the mods would have timed out that person or so forth, maybe that there's that misunderstanding there again. You know what I mean? This is where the issue is, a misunderstanding. And this is where people fight and argue and then not like each other. That needs to stop.
Yeah.
I
But then
agree.
the same energy also needs to be brought to people want to speak their truth or have their say, but then they don't want to hear what others have to say or what others' opinions are.
Right.
It can't be a one.
Conversation.
Yeah. It has to be fair for us all. You know,
Yeah.
within limits, obviously, you know, no name calling, no absolute lies and batshittery. But after that, if you deserve a turn to speak your piece, then you have to expect others to have an opinion back.
Well, and I think that's why I like Purple's the best couple nights, because she's allowed us to talk.
Yeah.
And she didn't just block us, and she's allowed us to speak.
Yeah.
And I think more people should do that. More people would sub to you if you just allowed them that voice.
As long as they're respectful.
Respectful, yes, but I'm always respectful. So
Right.
The
say
biggest
what you want.
haters turn into the biggest subs sometimes.
I've actually gotten to know quite a few people from their chats, and I'm going to say Psychosocial. Yeah, you're my favorite. And you know, just by being in chat and being allowed to be there, I feel like it's a good thing. And honestly, I didn't know about Tony except for through Purple. And so I went
That's
into
how I
Tony's
learned
chat.
about Tony.
Right, exactly. So I think you have to allow different people and different voices as long as they're respectful. And yeah, we allow everybody in our chat, respectful or not, whatever. Say what you got to say. We don't care. We're not going to block you. But at the end of the day, like, don't watch chat. Don't take what everybody says.
I don't even
You know?
watch chat half the time, but I guess that's what separates us from everybody else. We're not here to make friends with anybody. We're not here to make money off YouTube.
Yeah.
We're just here to chit chat with our friends about.
Do not give a shit.
And honestly, I was getting ready to come up here and compliment Tony, but I kicked myself off and had to come back. And then when I got back, she rage quit. But I was going to tell her one of the things I appreciate about her is that she seems to think things in her own way, and she doesn't look at what everybody else says.
Right.
And she makes her decisions based on what she has saw and not what everybody else is thinking. And for that, I can appreciate.
I agree.
Definitely. I'm just a little disappointed that she dropped off without expressing herself and letting us know what exactly was the problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just would have liked her to let us know, you know, what was really bothering her at that time, you know. I'm just a little bummed with that.
Well,
because I really like Tony. Like, I don't have an issue with her. And, you know, we go into her chat. And so I'm not sure what just happened. You know,
Well, I can tell you what is going to be interpreted as happening, that anything I have just said will be taken as an attack. It already was stated as that, despite the fact that her language was more aggressive than mine. I deliberately was very careful about what I said, why I said it, and what I was trying to put across. So if that is taken as an attack, I am sorry, but I won't take it back either.
Well, can we also we do need to acknowledge that they were feeling nervous about coming up here with us in the first place. So you know, we have to come from that sort of state of mind instead of us already knowing what our intentions were. But they don't know us like that. So you know, it was fair that they might have felt a
and
little
Frank had
nervous.
people in his ear the entire day, psyching him out too. So
right.
Can we just highlight what Mr. Tony just made a comment there? Lady, I don't think it was an attack, I promise. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. We don't want her to think that. No, not at all. Even with Frank, we wanted to allow him to have this opportunity to just let whatever he wanted out, to express whatever feelings he had. It was no attack. There was no agenda.
No, but
we
there
also,
is a lot of miscommunication that does happen. There are people with their own little axes to grind who take their little parts of a story to someone else. You know, for example, Unseen the way she did. That was a very clear example to prove how that happens on a daily basis. A lot of us see that happening, and then people get caught up in amidst the bullshit. You know, and I think that's unfortunately where a lot of this anger or attitude towards Queen OJ comes from. She has taken a lot of hate and, quite frankly, misdirected rage because people haven't understood or listened to what she has said, but instead are hearing what others are saying about it. And that's where it all gets a bit messy and chaos.
Can I say something about this comment right here that Bugsy, that was penned a second ago? This is really true. If you go and talk to Tony with respect, obviously we all want to be treated with respect. So does she. But if you have an issue and you explain your side of it to her, Tony appears to me anyway to be extremely fair. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
I agree.
And someone just made a comment, look, if you're blocked over there, like, we've got no control of that. Sorry, like, do you know what I mean? Like, we allow people to come on our chat, express how they feel. We don't block or whatever. Now, if that's happening on another panel or another channel, we've got no control over that. So, do you know what I mean? Like, that's where we're here to allow them to express how they felt, or, you know, Frank to express how we felt and how we thought. You know, if he feels that certain way, well, then, you know, there's nothing we can do about that.
Yep, I agree.
And Queen OG, the same. We get accused of saying things we never said. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I've actually seen it, and I've not seen you publicly do that.
Oh, is that what's going on? Red and Blue makes Pooh says people don't like what I say, and she's getting accused of it.
That's part of what's happening. Definitely.
Well, yeah, look at us. We get accused of being like at least 8 separate people.
Yes.
On the daily.
Look, if there's a hive mind at somewhere, can we all get plugged in, or can we all get paid if we're all meant to think the same? That hasn't happened for me yet, so I'm still my own mouthpiece and nobody else's.
Also, we were accused of wanting Frank to come up for clicks and views. We're not monetized. It doesn't matter.
No, that's right.
So that
don't
was
accuse
not
us
our
of that.
motivation.
No.
No, I wish Frank would have said what it was that pissed him off. Though we make fun of him. Look at the desk chair picture that he was mad about,
or the Scooby Doo,
or the Scooby Doo. But that's all innocent.
That wasn't making fun of him. That was
well, it was made in fun. In other words, it was meant to be fun, not.
But it's harmless.
I hope that he saw it as harmless. I hope that he looked at it and laughed.
But I think, as Tony had also said when I had mentioned that, I think he doesn't see it that way. I think he takes everything as an attack. But that's where we were giving him that opportunity to tell us.
Well, I mean, look at the crowd that he always ran with. It's
They may have made him a little paranoid.
In between, right?
But no, I do like Frank. Most of the time. There's times where I'll be like, oh, maybe don't say that. That's not very nice. But
he can be disrespectful at times.
Right.
I just feel like, and I think we've all felt like he was shushed too much.
Right.
We just wanted to allow him to talk. And I get it, right? When you're friends with both sides, it's hard to allow somebody to talk.
But with the disrespect, though, too, I don't think he can help it because he can't find. There's only certain words that he knows and certain ways that he knows to express himself. So it's what you know what I mean? He says the same thing over and over because that's all he knows how to express himself. I'm certainly not offended by it.
And what I'm most disappointed about is I was really hoping he was gonna come up here and tell us about Heidi. I am a little disappointed that it was just to tell us to fuck off, but that's okay. The offer was for whatever he wanted to say, and that's
What's
what he wanted to
the
say.
story with Heidi? I'm like in the dark here.
I don't know all the story with
Oh.
Heidi. I just know.
Oh, is that why they're trying to find out? Okay.
Yeah, because he said that Heidi's a snake. I wanted to find out why Frank thinks that Heidi is a snake. That's what I was hoping to find out, but that's okay. You know.
Yeah,
I'll just have to lurk in the bushes and maybe he'll say it sometime.
He has stated multiple times that he has information and proof of Heidi's said snake behavior, and keeps getting shut down when he's on other people's panels because they don't want the drama or to be accused of anything, or Heidi's controlling things, whatever way he takes it that day. So here was the place to do it, or his own channel, Frank. If you want to go and do it on your own channel, go ahead. Nobody can stop you there. You can say whatever you want. You know, if you have things to say that you can stand by, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Frank having his own channel. That would be epic.
Right?
I thought there was talk at one time of him and his brother having their own channel. I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
Was there? I missed that. You used to have some pretty profound thoughts on like the Summerwells case and Dawn and Candace. Like he has this ability to, I don't want to say like see through people, but he has this unique ability to like put himself in like, I don't know, like a scene, I guess, in a scenario and look at it from like that perspective. Like he was sitting right there with Dawn and Candace.
Yeah. That sort of bird's eye view,
Mm-hmm.
being able to put yourself in the scenarios.
Yeah, that's he has the ability to do that. Like when he spoke about it, it was like he was sitting right there with them the whole time.
Yeah. And he does have an ability that most people don't have on YouTube to do all the time for various reasons, whether it's because their channel is directed at a particular subject or they don't want, you know, things to be taken sideways by somebody else. Frank can at least have a conversation about a wide range of topics. Unfortunately, his mouth thing gets him in trouble, like most Irish people, because, you know, instead of saying you've annoyed me, he will just say fuck off or fuck you to oblivion. And people don't understand that then.
But that's all he knows. Like he doesn't, I don't think he knows any other way to, you know, express that.
Yeah.
It's a Frankism, I guess.
Yeah.
Put it on a t-shirt. Let me see what else I had pulled up here. We got sidetracked when I wasn't ready for him to come up yet.
Well, maybe one day Frank will trust us, and if not, that's okay too.
Frank's always in chat when we're live. Oh, wait, what's Cindy saying? I was kicked out of 2 Discords today because I was in purples yesterday trying to make peace. They're lost, Cindy. Speaking of, Tabby's big mad. I don't know why she thinks that she had some kind of ownership over us, but hold on, let me find this.
While you're trying to find that, can I make a comment about that? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just with Tabby. Now, whatever, and this is directed straight to you, Tabby, from me. No one else. This is Buttercup. Now, I want you to know that whatever issues you may have with someone else, my parents always taught me that's between you and that person. Even if it's a husband and wife, it's between the husband and wife. There's no one else that should be getting involved. Okay? For me, it is between you and the other person. It's got nothing to do with us. We have no involvement. We have not said anything. Well, I haven't said anything negative about you. I haven't said anything negative about anyone. Now, you keep that fight between whoever you're dealing with, okay? Please don't, like, now Cindy saying, I don't know whatever Discord she was kicked out of or whatever issue there is. It just seems to be everyone is, going, okay, well, like, let's say our group, for instance, just as an example. If someone is upset with one of our group, well, it doesn't mean you're going to be upset with me. So if you've got an issue with, let's say, Eliza, you've got the issue with Eliza, you don't have the issue with me. Do you know what I mean? Don't use it to, just because you're upset with one person, that whoever talks to that one person, well, they're all involved. Don't think that way. That's not how it works. It's between A and B.
I never had a problem with Tabby.
No, I've never.
Others may, but I didn't have a problem with Tabby. But I don't know.
I had a problem with Tabby. Tabby freaking caused a lot of unnecessary bullshit.
But that's with you and Tabby, not with.
That's right.
No, it's with the whole world and Tabby. But no, I was not giving her a free pass for it. I didn't expect everybody else to feel the same way, but
Lolita, and that's fair enough. That is, you know what I mean? That's how you feel. You know what I mean? And you've got every right to feel the way you do. But that doesn't include me or the next person. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. We're all individuals.
Right. And we don't fight anyone's battles. So please, let's make this clear. We don't have a leader. We do not fight anyone else's battles. Okay? So let's make that clear now. Stop talking about that. That's not what we're about.
I've never been a Tabby fan. Just want to point that out.
And that's fair enough. See?
No, I'm gonna read this email.
I don't like her.
Use the Tabby's voice. Go on.
I was gonna say I don't like or dislike Tabby. Oh God, no, we're not. No, we're not.
Fuck yeah, do it. Do it.
Never mind. I'll shut up. Anyway, carry on.
Do it. Fucking do it. I swear, do it. Drop it. Drop the bomb. Do it.
No.
Okay, for the backstory, right? Now, last night in Purple's, I can't even remember how the topic came up. It was something like Purple still being accused of, her losing her job over something, and then, oh, I lost my health insurance and I can't work and I can't go to the doctor. And somebody said, well, why can't she be covered under her husband's benefits? So I made a comment, well, are they even legally married? Because in order to be covered under a spousal benefit, you need to be spouses. And she just lost her shit. Okay, so here's the email from Tabby. Hey, circle jerk. My life is none of your business, and you better leave my husband out of it. It's messed up. I saw what you said in Purple's about my husband's benefit. Don't worry about my husband's benefits or what I get. If you can't stand me, you can't stand me. But you said you would never go real life, right? Looks like you're a liar. I did nothing to you. I was honest with you. Okay.
And I'm fucking dead. I'm dead.
Right?
Oh my God.
You are such a tease putting that up and not playing that video. Such a tease.
I know. I think I still have that on private yet. But this is the thing, okay? When you make your life public on a public platform, you open yourself up to speculation and criticism. Just like, do you remember when, was it Purple's husband was having a stent placed? Was that the procedure? He was having some kind of cardiac procedure done.
Something like that.
Just leave it at that. Yeah. Just leave it.
The whole internet. But it was something like, it was serious, but not like really serious. It was serious enough to where, I mean, it could have been fatal if not treated. But, well, why was she asking for money? If he works for Department of Defense, it should have covered the whole procedure and all this other shit. Like, how is it okay for her to speculate But then when somebody else speculates on the same thing about her, then all of a sudden it's none of nobody's business.
Right.
Don't talk about your husband.
Right.
If you don't want people to speculate.
Well, and that's what I don't get. Why is it okay for us to be in Tabby's chat but not Purple's chat? We have no beef in their game. Frankly, I don't care if both of them get their internet taken away or, whatever. I don't care. It's not my beef. It's not my game. Why is it
Stents
okay?
are not simple procedures, with all due respect. There's lots that could go wrong.
Yeah.
Guys, can you just highlight Buckeye Mama? She just said, I'm out. I see now that if you don't agree with certain people in here, you get attacked by mods.
No.
I don't. So this is where people are just not.
What mods attacking?
They're just
Nobody attacks anybody.
misinterpreting everything. Like, this is what I mean, how,
Well, then go. You don't need to announce your departure.
I know, but what mod is attacking, I guess? I'd be curious to know that.
I think
before
because she
you leave.
also made a comment saying something about people were kicked out of, or people were, something about the Discord for another reason than purple. And then people were asking, okay, well then do tell, what's the reason? And no one mentioned anything about whose chat or whose Discord. So don't speculate. Can you please let people know if you're going to make a comment?
I mean, I think our mods are pretty fair. We don't have mods who support one person or the other.
Cindy,
and if you're
you're free
getting
to
booted,
Poor
then
Cindy, like,
do whatever.
Yeah, like, leave Cindy alone, please. Like, the poor
oh,
woman's
we
done
like
nothing.
Cindy.
Like,
Or
Hazel
yeah.
is not a nobody.
If there is another reason for Cindy having been kicked out, can someone tell her that, make her aware of that, and then it might make something understandable to her? Because at the moment she thinks it is purely to do with something else. So maybe there is a miscommunication again, fucking hot word of the day. If that is the case, it's going to take somebody to clear it up rather than just lobbing shit at each other. Because they're both good people, both reasonable people. There is a way through this. Just talk it through.
And I feel like Cindy's pretty fair. And
She
everybody
is,
knows
like-
we don't want anybody kicked out unless, it's racist or they're levitt or they're frosty, really.
Not this
That-
frosty.
that-
Works for me.
And we've said everyone is welcome. So,
yeah.
And we've also said it's not a hostage situation.
No.
Yeah. And I get that, Cindy. I see you said Tabby told me in the text it was because I was in Purples. So you got kicked out because you went to Purples last night. Is that correct? I mean, here's my thought on that.
Back in chat here.
Here's my thought on that, and I actually posted this in Tony's today. We should be allowed to go wherever we want to go.
That's
because
right.
the beef between creators is not our beef. We should be allowed to go in whoever's chat we want to go in and not be criticized for it or not be afraid to speak.
Hardly being attacked.
But also not bringing other channel beefs into our chat would be like
that's right. It's not our
appreciated.
business.
I like that I see so many different people in chat who are from so many different chats and they're all coming together in one chat, which I think is amazing.
Right. So if you don't care for somebody, please just
block
scroll.
them.
Or you could
Or
personally
scroll.
block them. Yeah, but move on.
Well, if you have an issue with us, just tell us.
Yeah.
And then we can invite you up and we can
talk
speak
about
it.
it.
Exactly.
Like adults.
We're adults. Yeah.
Attacked. Come on, people.
And nobody should be asking you to pick sides. If somebody asks you to
No.
pick sides, that should tell you enough about that person. That already means they're on dicey ground if they're demanding It's either them or everyone else. So if that's the case, they have shown you who they are, then you keep it moving after that. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. And I mean, is the link still penned? I mean, if you have an issue, please let us know.
Come up. Yeah.
If
We
you
don't
have an
have a
issue with
problem.
us, please
Yeah.
let us know. If you
Yeah,
have
if
an
we
issue
can
with chat,
tell
block
you
the
to go
person and
fuck
move
yourself.
on. Go fund yourself.
I'm still scrolling through chat.
And we all get a bit of it. You're in someone else's chat. Somebody else says something that maybe you never even saw. You might even have that person blocked. They don't know that. But then it's suddenly your responsibility that they said something and that you didn't, go absolutely apeshit on them because of it. That's not how that works. Take it up with them or don't. Not my problem.
No. Yeah. I mean, I think us as subs, we should be able to go wherever we want.
Yeah. If anything, that's why I said something about the Queen OG and Tony situation. I see there being just a lot of miscommunication. And again, I'm not telling either party or their respective supporters to think any certain way. But
Me
whenever
either,
people
Frank. Me
don't,
either.
if people don't have the entire context, then they don't know what's actually happening. I'm not saying I have the entire context. I've just seen a lot of it. That's all.
Yeah. And Frank, I don't like Heidi either. And if you want to tell us about it, you're more than welcome. We'd love to hear it.
And Cindy has amnesty here. She can break any rule because I said she can.
Because Cindy's Cindy, and
that's
Cindy's fucking cool.
Lip lock too.
Cindy's not allowed to say racist shit either.
Well, that's true, but does Cindy ever say racist shit?
I've never known her to.
I've literally never, ever witnessed that.
Pearl, you have amnesty too. You know that.
Oh, no, not Pearl.
Pearl's
You gotta
my
hold her
favorite.
back.
Everybody likes Buttercup, but Pearl's my number one.
Pearl with those daddies.
What?
Oh God, don't get her started.
What was that?
Yeah, no, I'm.
You're go, daddy, daddy, daddy. Should I be doing that?
You're Purple's favorite. Pearl's
Buttercup
mine.
is my daughter's favorite. Pearl is my husband's favorite.
Buttercup is Purple's favorite.
Well,
oh God, she just threw a daddy out.
This is where I now have a problem because I was the favorite for a few days. I was on the tip of the tongue. It was always mentioned, and then up pops Buttercup just being her nice little sweet awesome self, and suddenly I'm no more.
How quickly you fall.
Very
you've
hurt.
You've been a jerk for a solid week now, so you're sort of
you gotta work at it, okay? Someone said Frank was back.
No, Frank is back. Frank said I hate Heidi.
Oh, hey Frank.
Yeah, he's just
and I told Frank we hate Heidi too, so come tell us about it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't speak for we.
Right. I don't speak for the rest of the group, but
no, and I think that gets confused so much. I think it gets confused because honestly, there are so many jerks, and we're in so many chats, and some of us like some people, and some of us don't. But that doesn't represent the entire group. We still talk about it as a whole.
Our circles look alike, but our ideas don't necessarily.
Right, exactly.
That's right.
And that's the beauty of it, honestly.
And we're grown-ups, so we can do that and not fucking dox each other.
Right. I mean, if we want to go into it, like, Cher's on my shit list right now.
Ooh, do share?
Yeah, have you seen her?
Oh, yes, but carry on.
Wait, Lenny's on the wrong side referring to Purple as opposed to what other side? I mean,
I think Lenny's one of our biggest fans, and frankly, I appreciate her for it.
no, I mean compared to what though?
Yeah, what's the other side?
Unseen? I don't know.
I don't know.
Who are we talking about? I don't know. Lenny and Unseen, they're our biggest fans.
I don't know what all the sides are
I don't know
in
either.
YouTube. You know, is there a side and a B side? I mean, how's this work?
It's a constantly
There's a lot of
revolving.
channels out there.
Yeah, yeah. It changes.
There seems to be a lot of see you next Tuesday sides.
Yeah. And here's the thing. It's
I don't
more
want to
like
be on that side.
it's more like Lenny
So it's like the
doesn't
see you
appreciate
next
us.
Tuesday, the see you next Tuesday side, and then the Twat side, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And most people only see what they want to see. Initially, whenever Circle Jerk started, the one thing I had noticed is that a few of you would just end up noticeably being in Purple's chat. Some of you would end up being in Tabby's chat. Some of you would end up being around Tony's. You know, it just is the way it is. Some of you in the tavern. You know, just because that's where people are. We all have varied interests. We all have people we choose to interact with and not. And yet it becomes then somehow twisted around to, Circle Jerks work for Tabby. Circle Jerks work for Ziggy. Circle Jerks work for Molly Golightly. Really? How? Where? How do you get that? How did you arrive at this conclusion? Because you have missed a lot of what was happening, if that's the case.
Right. And to be honest, I have about 10 accounts. So sometimes I'm in one account as somebody and I'm in another account as somebody else. I'm not going to lie.
I haven't got the brain power for that. Just me.
And
I've only got one account, but I get accused of being a whole heap of people. So whatever.
I know that poor woman keeps getting freaking
I
dogged.
know that poor thing. I don't know who she is. I just hope they don't call her or call her work or whatever it is. I really feel sorry for her.
Yeah, and I just like Leva to know I've never had a communication with you ever.
Or I
Never get a life. I don't even know you. Don't
so
want to know
figure me
you.
out. Figure me out.
Limp. Well, I call him Limp Dink anyway. Little tiny
Yeah.
pencil that he's got.
Yeah.
What I've heard, I haven't seen it. Don't want to. No, thank you.
Luckily, I think it's going around the streets. You can see it if you wanted to. I just don't.
I think a lot of people have seen it. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something that you will treasure for the rest of your days. Put it like that. Or
Don't
if
wanna
it
be
is, then you need to talk
traumatized.
to someone. There
Anyway.
is help out there for you.
I guess I just never go in the same chat as the same person. I flip it up all the time. You don't know where I'm at when I'm at there.
Sneaky.
I like it that way.
Yep.
I like what Diplock just said. I never watch any channels. I'm not even here now. Oh, where did it go? This is a robot cleverly posing as a jerk mod.
I will say I adore Lip Lock.
Yes.
Oh, we all do.
She's my favorite.
Lip Lock is the best.
Yeah.
I gotta find the comment. Literally.
And I just wanted to know, did we give a wrench to Heather? Because Heather is like the mod of YouTube.
Who's Heather? Is she
I
the
was gonna
one
ask the same
making
thing.
She
Sorry.
is.
Is she the one making the
mod.
tiny house?
No, that's Heather Lynn. Oh my god,
Oh.
did you see her tiny house?
Oh my god, I
love
keep
Heather Lynn.
watching it. It's beautiful. I can't quit watching it.
Heather Lynn is the shit. She's the one that went and transcribed.
Oh, there's Heather.
every-
There's Heather down in chat. Give her with the lappy faces. That's the one I want you to give a wrench to. Just
But,
because she collects them. She's a wrench whore. Give her one.
But she transcribed every single Now, you know how many times Don and Candace have been on somebody's YouTube panel. This woman has gone and sat through hours and hours and hours and transcribed every freaking panel appearance.
Really?
Yep.
I just follow her tiny house design, and frankly, I think it's phenomenal.
Yes, I couldn't even fit my shoes in that house. But
If I could kick my kids out of my house, I think my husband and I could live in that. But my kids are minors, and so we're not allowed to do that yet.
Can I also just mention, now that we're on the subject of tiny houses, that we still haven't seen a certain actual scammer, actual thief's tiny house that she was doing, and that's my axe to grind, because I feel like I paid for part of that tiny house and I haven't seen it. So yeah,
Oh,
maybe
Jody
it's
Sue.
No, not Jody Sue. No.
Who? Who? Damn it, who? I'm like an owl.
I'll
would
get
be
you that wrench, Heather. Don't you worry.
a certain
Yeah,
person
you have
that
to wait till I get on my phone. I can't do it from here.
that had raised money for the family to move to New York to Texas, raised money from her subs, then took the money, fecked off, and then came back with I'm going to build a tiny house. You bring bad vibes on everybody on YouTube, never mind just the tiny house community. So that's why
I have
she's
no
playing on
idea.
TikTok. She can fuck right off, and that's from me. You're welcome.
I don't even know who this is, but maybe you can fill me in later.
Oh, I will. It's a whole situation.
She was formerly crafting through their lies, correct?
Yes.
Balloons for boobs.
I just want Lenny to know that I hope you have a nice night as well.
Tamori, is that her name?
Yeah, Tamori.
Yeah, Tamori.
These days knows exactly where I'm coming from. with a
Oh,
lot of that.
crafting through the lies, they say.
Yeah, remember the
I
big
seen
huge
that.
boobs?
Yeah, I remember that. She got her boobs dead.
Well, did she though? That's where I'm picky, because
Allegedly.
I think she just did that to get people talking about something else other than the actual theft of donated money. But you know, that's just my opinion. She just stuck a couple of pairs of socks down there, maybe a small dog, who knows? But yeah, where's your tiny
Queen
house,
OG.
bitch?
What's Queen OG talking about?
She's
She
talking
says
about
electric bills. Oh, never mind. I know.
I wish
Yeah.
well, you all can explain how it works in the UK with electric
It's right.
bills and
I try
you know.
to, but that's where I'm careful. Unless I have proof that something is a lie.
No,
or
I think
deception, I
can we
won't
talk
say it.
in generalities about how it works?
Right. Well, in short, with electricity companies, there are usually a couple of different modes of payment. You can pay in advance of having your power supply. So it's usually you pay in advance of getting your actual supply. So you pay for an estimated usage. That's usually every 3 months, or depending, maybe even every 6 months if you have a very large bank account. It's only for certain people. The more common option is that you pay monthly for your electricity, for the electricity that you have used. But there is also a third option, which is that you have a meter and a card, and that is used as a prepayment option, where you literally take the little card, you apply a certain amount of credit to the card. That is then converted into an amount of electricity units depending on the time of year, and you get to use those.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the typical electric bill might be for a month there?
There is a large range in that, because obviously, like most homes, it depends on the size of your home. It depends on if you're using electricity for your heating, your gas, your cooking, or your heating, your cooking,
assume
all the things.
Let's assume that it's all, the house is all electric, and let's say it's like a two bedroom, 3 bedroom apartment.
Well, if you were going under the current prepayment card equivalent, you could be talking of at least putting £50 on that per week, at least, and that's with minimal usage. Our electricity bills have gone up massively, and I think it's something that hasn't hit America in quite the same way, at least not yet. It's something that happens in Africa at the moment. Mainland Europe also are getting a touch of this, where there is an issue, shall we say, with the supply line, depending on governments and whatever. And as everything gets blamed on the coronavirus, that's a backlog issue as well. That's just an excuse. But there is a crisis happening with energy. As it is spoken of on a daily basis here, how our electricity bills have gone up 500% since this time last year. So it has increased massively. Our wages or benefit payments have not gone up to meet that cost of living increase. So a lot of people are suffering. However, our country has been through this before. Like in the 1970s, there were rolling brownouts or blackouts where your electricity would be cut off every couple of days in order to lighten the load on the system, if you like.
We get that here too sometimes.
Yeah, well, it was done on a constant basis, and I think that is what's happening in parts of Africa right now. South Africa is going through that on a daily basis, where at the moment you have 12 hours out of a 24-hour period with no electricity. And then you have to somehow try and fit in daily life into that. So if you have any sort of job, any sort of children to feed, any sort of washing to do, it's a nightmare. So yeah, has the price gone up? Absolutely. Now, this is where I get myself into trouble. If you're going to then cast judgment on people like Susan, whenever she needed help getting a washing machine, and then call her a scammer for asking for people to donate for a washing machine without proof that she was a scammer, you then have to expect the same energy back whenever you are in your time of need. That's where I would be fair. People accuse things that they just think is happening, or they just don't like that person and therefore it's fact. It shouldn't be like that. Either prove it or don't say it. I'm not saying that Hopi is a scammer. I'm not. But I'm just saying I think that's where a lot of the unfortunate opinion is coming from right now on that situation. She was happy to say it about other people, so she'll get it back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No,
I don't
agree.
even know if that makes sense, but I hope you know what I mean. Trying to fit a lot into a short period without being boring as fuck.
Yeah, I was just curious. I was just curious if a $700 a month electric bill was like typical or no.
Typical, no, but would that have happened overnight without any advance warning? Absolutely not.
And not 2 months in a row, right?
Correct. And that's where I have opinions, but nothing to prove. So that's why I will not state it as fact. But
no, I'm just talking in generality.
Yeah. But I'm just being fair to all of us,
I agree.
all of us and her.
I agree. Just generals, not speaking about anybody in particular.
Because you know the way things get taken out of context, and then it'll be they were saying, no, that's not the case. No. But yeah, it would be unusual.
I mean, reading the comments, I'm going to stop bitching about mine. So
my electric bill is like $480.
Mine too.
Our power bills are gas bills are, the gas or petrol for cars is also more expensive. All of it is usually more expensive over here in UK, Europe.
Really?
Yeah. A
my
lot of
God,
ours
yeah.
comes directly from Russia and the Baltic states. And to cut long story short, the current Russian uncertainty, if you like, has landed us back in a semi-Cold War situation of governments trying to be all very cagey and not play well with others. And as a result, it means most normal people are paying a hefty price. Literally.
Can I ask
I
you
mean,
one more question about the electric, and then I'll get off of it? Would they cut you off, like cut your lights off this time of year? Cut your electricity off.
Again, that's where it's different. If you're getting a monthly bill or a 3-monthly bill in advance, then no. Normally you have at least 28 days after your final demand to clear your bill or to make payment arrangements.
If you're disabled?
Well, this is where, again, I'm being cagey deliberately because there are so many variables.
Okay.
I'm so many
That's
variables.
what I want to understand.
Yeah, it's not a straight yes or no for anybody. That is it possible? It's unlikely that if you are just paying your bill and have not paid it for 1 month, that you would get cut off. However, it does take you to then interact with that company, and there are definitely other things. So if the person was not well at the time or all of those things, it could be possible that had not been paid attention to. But just be honest. If you need help and you're in trouble, it's okay to be honest about the thing. I think where we see people get into difficulties is that they maybe misrepresent what is actually happening at the time, and then somebody else finds out something else and it all goes sideways after that. Because once you get proven to be a liar, it never goes away.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess
that.
I'm gonna stop bitching about what I pay because $400 a month is a high bill for me, and honestly, our electric company, like, you don't pay that shit within 7 days, and they will shut you down and charge you $240 to turn it back on. So you don't mess with it, right? You don't not pay your bill.
Yeah.
But the same with, I was seeing people and their gas prices in chat. Like, I just filled my husband's truck up last night. It was like $287. So yeah, I'm gonna stop bitching about it.
I put $25 in gas in my grandson's car the other day. It got me I can't remember now. It's like almost $7 a gallon. It was 6 something.
Oh my God. I don't even look at the prices. I just pump it.
Yeah.
And
I think I got less than 5 gallons is what I was like. $25 and I have less than 5 gallons of gas that I thought I was doing him a big thing, putting some gas
That's
in his car.
crazy. No, I don't look at prices either. I just so happened to look last night when I was coming home from dinner. And honestly, where I live, the main interstate, the gas stations are all over the news for being the cheapest in the entire state. And so, yeah, I had to sit in line, and it's like $287. But I don't know what it normally is, to be honest with you. But I do know when I seen the whole 6 up pumping the gas, I was like, $333. Nah, it's cheaper here.
No, that was just a dig because that's her favorite number.
I loved it. I loved it.
That's how you can afford to eat filet mignon.
If the equivalent the $333 price happened over here, there would be an absolute fucking riot. There would need to be police called, honest to God, because our prices are even that most people on a good income, maybe with, say, if you have 2 adults and 3 kids, people with a good wage, they still have to be very careful about their budgeting choices at the moment because things are so rapidly changeable. So yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did eat filet mignon last night, so
That looks so good. Becky Garbanzo, what
oh
are
my
you getting
god,
into?
Sorry, I was wrapping up the cookies.
it was
I made
amazing.
I
want
made
the
cookies
cookies. I want the
before
cookies.
we went live. That's what the freaking holdup was. And yeah, to wrap them. So yeah, these freaking headphones. The mic is so sensitive. I'm sorry. Oh,
Do you have AirPods?
yes.
Okay, so there's a setting on my AirPods where I turn it off to not allowing outside noises.
Yeah, I think I do have that set. Like
Because
cancel background noise.
my normally default to allow the outside, and every single time I have to go set it differently.
Oh, so you have to do it every time.
Every time I do.
That sucks. No multitasking.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, the electricity thing, it's like all people. People can be in trouble, even those that you dislike. You can still dislike that person and choose to help them if you are so available to do so. You don't get to bitch and moan afterwards if you deliberately chose to donate to that person. But
Right.
you know, maybe there just has to be the same standards for all of us. That would be nice. There's people throw about accusations, then they don't want it coming at them. It's
Right.
not nice, but that's where we are. That's where we are.
Our motto is go fund yourself.
Right?
That was all. I was just curious about
But
how that
yeah.
worked over there.
But there is also other options, like usually your local council, or what you would have a county or district arrangement, or your local government agency that you get disability payments from. You can also apply to them for an emergency credit, if you like, if you are having financial difficulties. Your local food bank as well can also offer assistance with payment of bills for at least a short term to help get people out of the hole, if you like. Because usually once you get into arrears with any sort of massive bill like that, it just becomes an ever fulfilling cycle of a nightmare of trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, and then you can't get out of it. So it does happen. But yeah.
Well, to be honest, I think in the States, I've heard before that if you have children in a home, they can't cut your electricity or gas off in the winter months.
No, we'll do it here.
Really?
Yeah, the only way
Yeah.
they won't is if you have like a medical necessity, like an oxygen concentrator, they'll extend you by a month with a doctor's note. But yeah, they'll cut you off. They'll let your
Well,
kids
that's
drink.
how my parents used to live in California, and because my dad's on a sleep apnea machine, they would have like rolling power outages or something to save power, and they couldn't cut theirs off because of his medical necessity.
California makes some extra precautions that the rest of the states don't necessarily take.
Yeah. And here we also have the added benefit, if you like, of having once had government owned power companies. We now are all private power companies, but a few of them are government regulated. On those government regulated ones, because the payments have gone up so exponentially over the past year, they are at least working a little bit to stop people who are on such a fixed or minimal income Otherwise, you would have literally thousands of people, probably millions, without electricity every month at the moment. It is that serious already, and we haven't even hit into the coldest part of winter. So there is some extra benefits that you get depending on where you live, what kind of a home you live in, what kind of other power you have, who your electricity provider is. All of the things all make a difference, but there is help out there. But like all things, just sometimes shit happens and you can't get in front of it. That would be the other thing as well. Sometimes life just goes sideways and you can't fix it.
So you're saying don't judge Hobie.
Well, you can judge Hobie, but maybe just judge her on the right things. Maybe that's it.
That's right.
And maybe measure her with the same ruler she measured others with.
Oh God, then we'd all be doomed.
Yeah. Is Frank still in chat? Just curious, Frank, are you still in chat?
I think I saw a notice that Purple went live, so he's probably over there.
Oh.
That's his stomping grounds.
Yeah.
I was just curious if he was still listening.
It's Frank's stomping grounds and Heidi's safe space. But yeah.
Both of those are true.
Yep.
Awkward silence.
I know. I'm trying
Sorry,
not to
I
add
was running
snark.
water. I was muted, trying to get caught up. I've been neglecting my household duties.
I'm
go
still
live.
really terrible at being on panel and being able to read chat because I get so anxious as soon as I look at like, oh, there's people there. I start to panic and then I have to look away. So I'm sorry if I'm either ignoring people or boring people to death.
They can't see you if you're looking at the chat. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I just look at chat, but I don't comment in chat because I'm not on a different device. But I can see chat, and so I just kind of respond when needed. But oh yeah, has Ray been in chat tonight? Somebody just said, "Is
I
Ray
didn't see
here?"
her here. I didn't see her here. I think she's mad at me. I'm not sure why, but
Jen Hoffa said Purple's title is Ray wants to talk. Let's do this.
Yeah, I may go over and find out why she's mad
Wants
at
to
me.
talk to who?
I don't know. Maybe Purple? I don't know.
Well, and again, to be fair.
Or did she really say she wants to talk like she's going to go talk to Purple? Or is this just like a come over and talk to me kind of thing, too?
Yeah.
Probably.
No, that it was insane last night. Like that, it was pretty chill. And then I guess somebody messaged Ray and said that
Ray
somebody
came
was
into
talking
the chat.
about her.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ray got blocked pretty quick, so I think that Purple is telling her mods not to block her tonight if she wants to talk.
Yeah. And it would be, it's one thing that used to upset me an awful lot because it's, for me personally, it's the one reason why I watched Purple but never spoke in her chat, is that a couple of her mods were very keen to tell people that they were top mods, and yet if you disagreed with their opinion in even the most respectful way, you were blocked or timed out.
The mod function works the same for everybody. Like
Right.
there's no such thing as top mod.
Oh, well,
my God.
yeah. People have schools. There's a whole education system. It becomes a whole situation.
The whole thing is just so psychotic to me. Like that's what your aspirations is to be a top mod on somebody's YouTube channel.
I never want to be a mod for anybody. So if you see me in chat, I don't want to mod for you. I suck at it. I'm not going to time people out. I'm not going to block them. I'm not going to perform any mod duties. I won't post links. I suck.
I'm going to start a channel now just to make you top mod.
Yeah, right. And I'll suck. I already told you, I'll suck. I'm
It'll
not
be
a mod for
amazing.
anybody, and it's a good reason.
I'm a bad subscriber. I don't even freaking show up. I don't have the patience for it. There has to be like a theme for me to hold my attention. I can't just show up where people are just randomly.
I sub to a lot of people, and I watch them, but it's usually on replay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to catch you live to be able to perform any of these duties because usually I'm watching you on 2x the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. To keep me
I do-
company while I'm doing boring stuff. I want to hear what
Right?
you were
Like I
saying.
work and I catch you 2x the next day.
Yeah.
It's not often I'm in chat live as I'm going through my life.
Well, as soon as Garbanzo over there gets unbusy and gets to her thing, Heather, then you're gonna mod for like 21 channels. I just wanna like see if you can break the record. I don't know what the record is, but
Oh, so does Heather mod for that many?
No, I'm gonna be redoing the mods. I have to. So if everybody has no wrench, don't like panic.
I mean,
Anyway.
I'm a jerk and I don't even have a wrench, but I don't need one. So
I can't see.
whatever.
I completely forget who has wrenches and who doesn't because I don't.
I don't need one.
To
I'm
add
still not
mods and see
complaining.
mods, you have to be on the YouTube app, and I'm on the StreamYard,
Yeah,
so I don't.
exactly. So I'll never do a mod duty.
That's what.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
because
matter.
it's like, we need filters for like the N word, and that's it. That's all the moderating we really.
Yeah.
Right.
Or a
And
few
like
extra
people's
words.
names,
Yeah. Yeah.
like idiots doxing the wrong person.
And in
chat.
StreamYard, you can't even tell who's a mod and who's
Nope.
not. Everybody just pops up. I like it.
No, it's all the same. Everybody's name is in black.
The other thing I find is hilarious is people who go into someone's chat and you've never seen them before, never once, who then say, I have just subscribed. And then 2 minutes late, literally 2 minutes later, you'll get a, how do I become a mod? And you're like, what?
you don't even know if you like it here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that hilarious all the time.
I find that funny, but I also find it funny too when a new person comes into a chat and then they suddenly get pounced on and asked a whole bunch of questions. Where do you come from?
Yeah.
You know, like, did you leave a blood sample? All that. Just
Right?
to be able to be in
Did
their
you send your
chat.
nuds?
Right?
Well, that's kind of where I was going with that earlier, and I'm not going to dig it all up again, but that's part of why people get told shit and then they believe it and then they trust somebody else, so they hear something from some other 400 people, and it all gets into this crazy game of whispers, and nobody knows what the hell it started with, and all of a sudden we now have to prove a full interview process just to be able to be allowed to say hello.
Yeah.
That's weird. It gets weird.
Cracking asses said, I demand a wrench or I'll curse the jerks with explosive diarrhea. We should give her a wrench.
Definitely.
I don't want your diarrhea.
I brought my own diarrhea.
Right. I don't
curse
need
me with
yours.
that. I don't want to be cursed with that.
Yeah.
Not emotional entanglement. That's dangerous.
And Breeze says cracking asses and I are the rogue mods for Ziggy. Apparently we're all Ziggy mods too.
Yeah.
I used to be a Ziggy mod.
And Ziggy's our leader.
Back before
Ziggy's our
she,
leader. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
Ziggy
that's
is
right.
our leader.
No, she changed them. What, in like January? Well, it would
I
be
don't
like
know.
sporadic sometimes. I would be. Sometimes I wouldn't be.
I have never been a mod for Ziggy, and I am fine with it, as I'm sure she is also. But it's like, if you're going to accuse people of shit, prove it. Prove it.
I have never been a mod for Ziggy. So there you
See?
go.
Nobody
We are
loves
not
us.
boom. We are not all Ziggy mods.
Boom, destroyed.
I'm not
down
saying
the
I don't
rumors.
like Ziggy. I do like Ziggy at times.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not a mod. Ziggy is not my leader. I'm not, one way or the other.
They're not gonna
Ziggy-
believe you anyway.
Ziggy's not
It's okay.
affiliated with our channel.
Yeah. Well, no, I feel bad because her name gets thrown into so much shit that she is not involved in.
Yeah.
Ziggy is involved in her own shit and throw her name out there all you want. But when it comes to shit she has nothing to do, she's not a part of Circle Jerks. I mean, do you even see her in our chat?
Oh,
No,
we
hardly
tells me
ever.
what to do.
shit for being affiliated with Cam and Allie too.
Well, I know, and that pisses me off
You
because
can't
we're
win.
not a supporter of anybody. We can like people. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean we fully support them.
No, I don't buy
And
memberships on
frankly,
any
just
channel.
to piss a certain someone off, I'd say bring Cam on every live. But
Yeah, I know. I was hoping he would pop in tonight.
yeah.
But
Well,
it's
no.
Sunday. He might be with his family doing
On
family
that
Yeah.
topic, that certain someone might want to check before they start running to people like chasing to, bitch other people out. You might want to figure out how she actually feels about the person that you're criticizing for a start, and then how she feels about other people who run and tell tales. None of that will work out well for you, sir. None of it will. But
Chasing
carry
doesn't
on.
get involved into the bullshit. Chasing X-rays it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So keep throwing her name out there. That's
Yep.
going to work well.
Yeah, fuck around and find out with that one.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you guys were criticized, but he wouldn't dare say that. Would not dare say that to Chasing.
Oh, hell no. If we were all up in Chasing's chat, he would never say that.
Well, here's Cam is in Chasing's chat constantly. Chasing has been on Cam's panel, has been on his
Yep.
chat regularly. They are friends. They both have each other's numbers and contact things. They are not, orchestrating a plan to take over YouTube with each other, for as far as I know, but they are just sociable friends who work together on a professional level and can support each other without telling each other what to do. However, poor Levitt doesn't understand any of that and somehow thinks he's going to turn us in. What?
Use her as leverage. Not a good person to use as leverage.
Right?
Horrible decision.
No, we will have anyone we wish on our panel anytime we wish.
Our channel also is not affiliated in any way, shape, or form with Levitt.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Unless you want to see his
God. We don't.
No,
penis.
we don't.
Because I got.
Oh God. No, we don't. We don't.
Are you sure?
think the greatest day of my life was hearing Ziggy read those texts. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny because she at the time was like, oh God, how do I say this? How do I say this? Now she might say more random shit, but back then, no. That was the greatest thing.
Right? It was perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to jump off here?
Yes.
Yep.
so we can go back to doing
we
old
got to
lady
go back to
stuff.
our old lady lurking and such.
Yeah.
Yep.
Righty, right. Okay, well, thank you for calling, everyone.
Have a
All
good
right,
night.
we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, yeah, yeah. And I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, yeah. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down.